Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and you know what you guys? We're doing another two-parter. Today you're going to get the eye moment, and then tomorrow we're going to have a full face of more first impression items. I know some people hate these, some people love them, but you know what? I've decided that a lot of you guys always, whenever I second guess myself, or I'm always like cagey and I'm like, I don't know, what do you guys think? So many of you just say, Paige, do it. We love you. We don't care. So we're going to roll with that because there have been so many products released lately, and I'm just like, like they're all little things. I don't want to make a full video about a powder, but I do want to make a full video of trying everything in my life. So that's what we are going to do today. So obviously, I got some brows on. We're looking intense. Again, they almost match, but not quite, but that's okay because like my clothes don't match either. Like we're good. So today we are going to be discussing the new Moroccan Spice moment from Rihanna. Now you guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I reviewed the first palette that she launched. I also hated the first palette that she launched. I also returned it. Like, I hated it so much. I remember just like the quality I didn't like. I was not a fan. So for me, I was really excited to give this a shot because I feel like with every brand, there's going to be that moment. There's going to be that thing. There's going to be like, oh, you know, I just don't think they do that. Oh, okay. But you guys, I feel like there's always like those things within brands that you just don't love, but I always look to love them again. You know what I mean? Like with, what is it? CoverGirl? I keep going back to CoverGirl again and again, hoping one day I'm gonna love something. And like, I recently finally found something that I didn't hate. Fun fact, it's this CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast mascara. I don't hate this. It's not like the best. I'll talk about it in another video at some point, but I don't hate this mascara. And you know what? I just feel like if you keep trying again and again and again, eventually that brand is bound to put out something that you don't hate. So I'm really excited to give this a shot. I do like a lot of things from Fenty, and I actually picked up a lot of things from Fenty that you'll see obviously in this video as well as in tomorrow's video. So let's go ahead and jump into the palette here. I have my little order form that we are going to talk about. This palette is $59. It is how many shades? I think 12, right? 4, 8, 12, 16. Can't count. 4 rows of 4. Good job, Paige. So this is 16 shadows. They are 0.03 ounces a piece. Standard Urban Decay shadow is 0.05, and that's like the standard that I use. So these are just like, you know, just over half of a standard shadow in that respect. These are the colors. My God, what is wrong with my words? I can't remember anything. These are the colors. You guys always come for me because I might forget to show you what the palette looks like sometimes. That means that somebody forgot to turn off the AC. Be right back. Ooh, when am I going to learn? People like me should not have rolly chairs. All right, so let's get into the info here. Yet again, this palette, $59, 16 shades. I do feel like that's a little bit pricey. Now, I do love the presentation of this, and I love like this cloud detail on here. I think that it looks so beautiful. Same like unicarton moment from her last palette. I mean, the graphic is different, but same shape, all that stuff from what I remember. This is the similar, same, something to that effect. And then, of course, all the shade names are on the back. I do not like that. I prefer my shade names to be here. But, you know, for $59, I'm going to say 60 bucks. For $60, she got something to live up to. I have obviously swatched these. We will go through the swatches here in a second. But I also picked up a couple other things that she launched that I was kind of excited about. There is the Flyliner, which I really should know how much this shit costs. This is 20 bucks, so we'll be using this today. The eye primer, 22 bucks, and the 2 brushes were both 24 a piece. Now, these I'm really skeptical about because I'm the type of person, like, I know what shape of brush I like and why. Okay, have I ever opened a package ever in my life? As I was saying, I know what kind of like shape I prefer for certain things, and my fear always with brushes like this is that they're not going to be like the shape that I would like. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm keeping an open mind as far as these brushes, what they're good for. The one thing I love about Rihanna's brushes, regardless of what brush it is that I've ever purchased, they have a photo of the actual brush, what it looks like life size on the back of the box. I love that. I don't know why I love that so much, but I just feel like it's really like transparent. This is what you're getting. This is what you're buying. This is how big it is, what the handle looks like, what everything is. So we have the 210 tapered blending brush and the 200 all over eyeshadow brush. So, you know, just because I'm so impatient, let's look. Oh good, more packaging that I have to open. Boy, am I excited. Okay, so that is a fun moment that I actually really like. They both come with these little sheaths over the end right here. And that's really nice if you are the type of person that you travel or you just like to be able to, maybe when you wash your brushes, you like to put something uniform over top of them. I like that they come with this because your brushes will be able to stay a lot nicer. Now this is the what? The 200? Is that what this is? Yeah. This is the 200. I would definitely say this is like an all over, like to set primer kind of moment. It's more flat. Again, I'll show you this in the close-up. And then this is a blending brush. Ooh, okay, this one I could like for a blending brush. I was a little bit worried there for a second. We have a little moment of shedding. Okay, excuse you, sir. These aren't awful. I like the way that the handles feel. We'll see how well they are when I use them, how well they are, how good they are when I use them on my eyes. Oh my God. And then I think that that's it for the eyes. So let's go ahead and zoom in and get started. Alright guys, so before we get into the swatches, just to let you guys know, I will be starting here and all of my colors are going this way, but this is the up close of the palette, and now I'm going to attempt to get the names right when I tell you what they are. This is the part I always fail at. Start off up here with Moroccan Ice, Mirage, Casablanca, Marrakush, but it's like kush, like smoking some kush, you know what I mean? Marrakush. Shissa Smoke, Shisa Smoke, Shisha Smoke. Oh, this is going to go good. Sahara Stunna, Quicksand, Desert Baked, Evil Genie, Fez Up, Saffron, Cumin Get It, Sock It To Me, Nuts and Dates, Hennessy, and Spice Trip. So that is the entire palette. And also, while we are up close, I want to give you the shots of the 200 and the 210 brush. So up top, the more flat one right here, that is 200, while the other one is 210. I do like the feeling of the handle, but I just wanted you guys to see what kind of shapes we're working with here. And I guess while we're at it, let's prime my damn eyelids. So this is the Invisipink, is what it's called. It says on the side of the box here that boosts color, extends wear, weightless, smoothing, crease proof. Okay, that's all it says. So let's go ahead. Ooh, this is kind of pretty looking. I like this packaging. I love like this minimalistic look we're going for here. Okay, and I'm going to take and prime this just like I would any other primer. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, what the hell? You guys, oh my God, mosquito. Mosquito! Did you see that damn thing touch my forehead? Bitch, go away. I ain't landing planes over here. Did you guys see this tip on here? Of course you didn't, because I haven't shown it to you yet. Look at this thing. It's like a light bulb on a stick. What? What am I wearing? I need a friggin' mirror. This is such a weird consistency. This reminds me of the similar consistency of the Smashbox Photo Finish primer, whatever the hell that stuff is. The eyelid primer in the little silver tube. Do I have that right here or no? Yes. This right here, the Smashbox right here, it reminds me of that in like texture. Same like really silky, slippery moment. The only problem with this is that A, it doesn't like cover up anything on my lid, but more than that, I can't tell. I can't tell if I got enough primer going on. This feels so different. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder just to set that down. And then we gonna get started. I have no idea what look I want to do. I'm just being completely honest with you. I don't have a clue. Oh, guess who forgot they had swatches on and just got them all over her damn shirt. Okay guys, the swatches are going bye-bye because they've all been rubbed on my shirt. Alright guys, so I have everything happening. We are doing good. Life's happening. Now, let's try to figure out what we want to do with this palette because I'm not going to lie, these did not swatch very good for me at all. So I'm very excited. Oh, I love the mirror in this palette. This big old mirror right here. I like this. But I'm really excited to see if and how these work because, again, they didn't swatch the best for me, but I'm really hoping that they translate nicer. Like these guys right here, the white and the pink, those did not swatch worth a damn. The blue one swatched really nicely, but I feel like that's the one everybody's wanting to use. So I think for me, I'm actually going to start with this guy right here, and I'm going to take this with the what is this, the 212 brush, 210, the 210 brush, and I'm going to start by working that into the outer V, and I'm just going to build it up out here really nicely, and then actually, you know what, no, do I want to do that? Because if I do a cut crease, ooh, you know what? No, I lied. I already lied to you. Sorry. I'm going to take this light orange, put that more in the center right here, but really lightly, because then I'm going to go in with that color, work it into the outer V, and then I think I want to do maybe a cut crease. I'm thinking I want to do a cut crease. So yeah, let's get started. Dang, I like that color. You guys, can I just tell you real quick, this brush, love this. And I love both of those colors on like a spiritual level. I love those colors. So I was kind of thinking while I was blending and like those blended like a dream, that light brown shade built up so beautifully. And it literally felt like I was like melting like velvet butter onto my face. It was crazy. So what I'm thinking for this cut crease moment is I really like, I love the blue. I would love to use the blue, but like everybody's using the blue and I don't want to be that bitch. So I kind of thought maybe I should do like one of these golder moments. I love this antique gold. I think it's really pretty and I feel like it would pop beautifully. Because, yet again, I feel like everyone's going to want to use either the plain ones or the blue. But this antique gold, I think, would look really beautiful. And I really think it would pop. So I think that that's the one I'm going to use for my little cut crease. So let's go ahead and grab some concealer, which I'm going to be using the Born This Way concealer. And I'm just going to cut out my lid. I think I am going to stop right around like half or just over half. And then I'm going to pat some of that on with my thinner. Ooh, girl, we are cutting and it looks so good. Yeah, look at those super hooded eyes. Okay, so let's go ahead and, okay, so here's the thing. A lot of people would say that you should use that 200 brush to pack it on, but this is not how I use a packer. Like, this is too thick for me. I'm actually going to go in with my finger into that shade, which I think is the shade Marrakush. I don't know. It's this one. And let's just put it on our eyes. Okay? Ooh, guys, that is pretty. Now to get up nice and close and tight to that line, you guys know it, say it with me, sponge tip applicator. We're just going to dig right on in and we are going to get up close and personal with that concealer line. You guys, that is a beautiful shade. Oh my God, that applied so nice. Okay. Wow. I'm going to go back in with that 212 brush and the one shade that I worked out into the crease. What are these names? I'm going to go in with this guy. I'm just going to use that real quick to kind of blend out this outer area. That looks really beautiful. Like, I love that fade. Now, I do want to take, and I'm going to go in with this other 200 brush right here. And I think I want to dip into this pink shade, pinky red right here. Nope. What the hell am I doing? I'm drunk. This reddish shade right here. And I want to use it as a light transition between this shimmer and that outer V because I think it would really do great. What the hell? This is the loudest, most crinkly fucking wrapper I've ever seen in my entire life. But I'm just going to go in with that shade. I'm going to tap a little bit on because I really want, oh, my life. My life is forever changed. That's so pretty. It like melted with that shimmer, like there's no harshness, but that shimmer it like pushes through the pink, you know? It's like real pretty. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put like another color on the inside to like, you know, fade into this really beautiful color right here. But there aren't, like, I'm just kind of swatching stuff all over my hand. And I feel like while all these colors are really pretty, they're not like, you know, they're not, I don't know, they're just not giving me that vibe. I'm not feeling it. Or am I feeling it? No, I'm not. I'm not feeling it. You guys, I'm having an issue with this Rihanna brush. Like, it's already given me, I don't think it'll pick up. Do I have something like dark I can put this against? There, I put it up against this box. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like 4 or 5 hairs that are sticking out already, but like they're not just like shedding. Like I can't pull them out, but they're just like, I don't know what the hell happened. That's kind of disappointing. The whole reason I was doing that though, I was cleaning this brush because I do want to go in with a tiny, tiny bit of like a lighter-ish color in this upper crease just to blend a tiny, tiny bit. And I'm going to go in with this more peachy pink coral tone, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take a little bit of that because there is shimmer in this color. And I'm just going to tap it right along this upper brow bone area and just blend it a little. Again, this is a tiny, tiny bit. And then when I go in with my highlight, it will push it down, which will look really pretty. So now I want to experiment a little bit with that liner brush, because if I'm going to ruin my whole makeup, I'm sure as hell not going to ruin it after everything is on. So let's grab this sexy little guy right here. This is the Flyliner. It says it has a super flex tip, hyper saturated color, fade proof, water resistant, and long wear. All right. Ooh. Love this packaging. Super reflective. It's kind of like triangle in shape. I like this. I like this. All right. So let's see how she looks. Ooh, that is pretty. That is black. Oh my God. We are immediately, I mean like less than 10 seconds and it's feathered. Hold on. Can you guys see the feathering on that? Already. Just all over the place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Girl, why you got a feather? Definitely going to try it. I'm just going to keep it a lot lower at first. Oh man, because I really like this eye look. You guys, I just went over this inner chunk right here like 3 times, and I don't think you can hardly see it on camera, but it's like faded. Like it doesn't look... I look so good right now. It doesn't look true black right in here. It's like it will not stick over that shimmer. Oh, and it's feathering. Can you see that? I don't think it'll show up, but it's feathering. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I was going to do a wing, but it is not an option with this. This is like bleeding already, and I just looked at the tip right here, and there's like, I don't know why I would try to show you, but there's like this all over lid shimmer right here where I did the cut crease. It's like stuck all over the end of this. Like, so now the next pass I put down would have had like gold shimmer flecks all through it because it picked them up. That, no. Don't get me wrong, you guys, this one might be okay if you're like, you know, you don't have that issue. I don't know if feathering is like per personal person or like it's per lid. I don't know. But for me, this feathered and it started to bleed. So I'm going to take my Tom Ford double-ended liney thing and I'm going to try to fix this and make it so there's no feathering. Ooh, now that's a cute little wingy. Ooh, what a cute little moment we're having. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead, finish this eye, do the rest of the face in the other video, and I will stop back on. We're going to have some talks because I got some stuff to say. Okay, you guys, went ahead, got it all done. You will see all of this tomorrow, so be ready because it's going to be so good. So, well, I don't know about that. Your definition of good and mine, they might vary a little bit. Mine is crazy, so I hope you like it. But let's talk about the products we put on in this video. I really want to go through them. We're going to start with the eyelid primer. As we all know, I love the Eden Urban Decay Primer Potion. Why do I love it? Because it's like where concealer meets eyelid primer, but like together, beautiful, stunning. I love that primer. It's my favorite primer by far to date. Now, knowing that not everyone likes that, let's talk about this primer. This primer is different. Again, it's very similar to a lot of other ones that don't have color, so it's not different in that sense, but it's very different in how silky it made my eyelid feel. Like, I'm so impressed with how silky my eyelid feels. When I was blending shadow on top of it, honestly, it wasn't chunky, it wasn't weird, it blended out just fine. What the hell was that noise? It sounded like when Titanic hit the iceberg, except it just happened in my kitchen. Like, what the hell? But anyways, I really do like that primer. As far as everything that I have noticed, seen, everything blended great. Everything looks beautiful on top of it. I will definitely keep working with that primer to see if I like it, if I don't, all of that good stuff. But so far, I really do like it. I like the texture. It's very, very thin on the eyelid, which at first was really concerning because I'm like, it's not going to be a hardy base. Like, I need something that's really going to sit down and grab and, like, you know, be commanding of the eyelid. And it actually wasn't. It was kind of like the quiet storm that came in and was like, I'm here and I'm gonna kick some ass, but I'm not going to tell you. And then it sat down and it just layered beautifully. I have really enjoyed that today. It made everything blend beautifully, work good. And as we all know, if you don't have a good base, girl, you got to be all about that base. All about that base, no treble. All about that base, don't crease. So now we're going to move on to the eyeshadow palette. And okay, here's the thing, you guys. For $60, I know it's $59, I round up and say 60. I have a very high, like, what this has to have to be worth the money that you're claiming it's worth, right? And I know you guys love me because I keep it real, right? And I'm not like trying to offend anyone's queen. I know people call Rihanna queen, whatever. I'm not all about that. But here's my thing. The mattes perform great. My issue in this palette is with the shimmers. They seem very inconsistent. Some of them go on like this shimmer. They look beautiful, just silky, opaque, and fabulous. And then other ones, they swatch and apply very chunky and just like glitter, like they're straight glitter. And for me, for the price, the pan size, like, it's all kind of boiling down to the fact that I'm not overwhelmed with this palette. I'm not going to be someone that sits here and wants to stay on some PR list and tell you something that I don't think is true. I love the packaging. I love the presentation. I like the mirror. It's a great mirror. I do not like the pan size. I think they're too small. I think the price is too high. I would not say that this is worth 60 bucks. For me, this is more like a $35, $40 palette. And another thing I wanted to mention, it's not going to show up as well right now because I've opened it and shut it a couple times, but there was so much like fallout and just kick up in this whole area. It was actually really, really dirty. It transferred all over the place before I shut it. So overall, again, am I super impressed? Not so much. I don't think it's bad. Like, if you have it, will you hate it? I don't think so, but for me, this is not what I would spend my money on. There's a lot of other palettes that I would pick up if I were you. As harsh as that sounds, it's the truth. Now, these brushes, I'm actually kind of impressed by. This brush, the 200, the flat one, this I thought would be the biggest dud by far, but what I love this brush for, you guys know, this eye look right here, I do this all the time. I love doing a cut crease and like putting a color in between the outside and the color. I love that. This brush was great. It really was like perfect for getting in there and like depositing color in such a way that it blended but also settled down when I needed it to. Like, it was just a really good brush. Same with this one. This was surprising. Loved the shape, loved the way that it blended. Super nice, no skipping, not like any weird grabbing. They were a really nice size. They handle very nicely. My one or two issues that I have, because you know I'm going to have issues, right? I'm not a big fan of the length of this handle. I feel like it's a little bit small. I have man hands, and this is a little bit small. I wish it had a little bit more ass to it. Like, just a, that's what we call it in my family. Like, I wish it had some more ass, some more oomph. It's not a bad brush. I do like the way it feels. Now, with that being said, this one is having some serious fraying issues. Like, I'm just going to hold this up to this box. I don't know if you can see these hairs or not, but they are all over, and there's just like, they're popping up new ones all the time, and I'm not loving that. Like, it shouldn't fall apart after one use. So I believe that brings us down to the eyeliner. Now, you guys, I already told you what I think. This spidered really bad on my lids. Truth be told, it actually bled up and onto my shimmers. I had to go in and try to fix a bunch of stuff. This was not the liner for me. Again, super textured, super hooded eyes, so any mishap with a liner like this, and liner is going to flail every which way, and I cannot have something like that happen. So for me, this is definitely a pass. Again, it's nothing personal. If you have issues with feathering, you will not like this. I know some eyelids and textures and stuff like that are more prone to it, but I find that this is really, really thin, and even the applicator I'm not a big fan of because, like I told you before, it picks up glitter and like it's still on there. It doesn't come off, it doesn't fall off, it just, whatever it goes on top of, it picks up. And like, even now, I just swatched it again, horrible feathering, and like I sat here and like shook it up, It's just really, really thin, watery, doesn't come out super black and opaque on my lids, which I love. I need it to be black and opaque if I'm doing a felt tip black liner. And it's feathering all over, and it's still depositing this inner gold color that I did on the one side. And it's not like I went over it a ton of times and like worked with it a bunch. So it really, I mean, it's just, for me, it's not worth your money. No, I wouldn't. So you guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you loved it, enjoyed it, and if you're curious about all the other stuff on my face, definitely subscribe and hit that little bell, because tomorrow you're going to be seeing the rest of this. There's actually more Fenty on my face, so y'all can guess what you think it is. But there's definitely more of that. There's a ton of other products we go through, everything. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out down in the description box. All my social medias are down there. I'm mainly on Instagram and Twitter the most. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, tell you I'm on all these places when like really the tea is that I'm like in like 2 places because I'm old and 75. But you guys, thank you again so much for watching. Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. I like the way that my eyes turned out, but I don't know that I'd spend all my coin on this cloud. God, I have such a beautiful voice. Right? Really, Paige? Is that really what we're going for? Really? I look like I belong in the 80s. Calm down. Calm down, Medusa. Calm down. It has a super flex tick. Okay, guys. Went ahead, got the rest of myself. Did you? Did you get the rest of yourself? Good. Alright, guys. Went ahead, got the rest of myself. My God, I did it again. Am I? Hello? Is this thing on? Like, function, Paige. Come on. Get your life together. It's hot in here.